Okay, so hello everyone, welcome again. Okay, in this series we were completing our UPSC CSET PYQs chapter wise. So today's chapter is your time and speed and distance, and we'll be solving last 10 years question paper. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm assuming you know the basics of time and speed and distance. If you don't know the basic of time and distance, I'll be uploading later on the videos of like chapter wise videos of time and work, time and distance, and all the arithmetic chapters, as well as your reasonings and all. So but before that, I'll just give you a brief idea about time and distance. There are three terms. First, you can say distance. Second, you can say speed. Third, you can say time. So there is a triangle we can make. Actually, distance we denote as a D, speed we denote as a your S, and time T. Okay, chalo. So we can make a triangle here. It's just a kid thing, okay, like that. So D, T, S, DTS, buses. Okay, so if I say distance, so distance formula is S into T or speed into time. D means S into T, S into T, S into T, like that. Okay, if I say time, time equals to yours D by S. If I say time, time equals to D by S. Got it? If I say speed, speed equals to yours D by T. So you should know these three formulas. Okay, and there are some other conversion of units, like how to go from kilometer to meter per second. You should also know that. Okay, if I say that 72 kilometer per hour, this is the speed, and if somebody is asking what is the speed in meter per second, and if somebody is asking you 25 meter per second speed, then what is the speed in kilometer per hour? So I just don't want to give you the concept of time and speed now, because we are solving the PYQs and I'm assuming you know the basics. Okay, but still thoda sa de dete hain. If you want to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second, you have to multiply with 5 by 18. How we will prove in the classes when we'll be solving time and distance. Okay, so you have to multiply. So it's like 72 into 5 by 18. 18 se karega 4, 4 into 5, 20. So it's 20 meter per second. If I say 20 meter per second convert into kilometer per hour, you have to multiply with 18 by 5. Ulta. Take it just ulta, opposite. So it's 5 and 5, it will be 5. So 5 and 18, this is 90 kilometer per hour. So just remember these three things. Okay, formula and conversion, formula and conversion. Okay, though in this last 10 years question paper you don't need the conversion, you just need the formulas. Okay, chalo. And one more thing you have to remember. Acha, we'll just discuss in the question. Chalo. First question: two cars start towards to each other from two places A and B, which are at a distance of 160 kilometer. अब देखो two distance बना दो. This is your A point and this is your B point. And two cars. Okay, देखो there is a car and there is another car. They are coming CRR नहीं रे CAR. CA and R. Okay, this is coming this side and that car is coming also this side towards each other, but the distance between them 160 kilometer. And car 1 has a, they started at morning 8:10, 8:10, and the speed is 5. Speed of cars are 50 kilometer per hour and 30 kilometer per hour. So this is, let's say this is 50 kilometer per hour. This car has speed and this car has a speed of 30 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is the scenario, and they are asking they will meet each other at time पूछ रहा है. So what is the formula of time when they will meet? So formula means time. When means time. So time's formula is distance upon speed. Okay, we have the distance of 160. Now tell me what is the speed. Like whenever two objects are coming to each other, like from the opposite direction, so their speed will be added, that we call relative speed. The relative speed will be added, but whenever two objects are going the same direction, one is faster, one is slower, then the relative speed will be subtracted. But now they are coming from the opposite direction, so speed will be your 50 and 30, that is 80, because both are coming from the opposite, their speed will be increased, relative speed. So इससे काटेगा, this is yours 2 hours. So after 2 hours they will meet, because 160 किलोमीटर जाने में उसको 2 घंटा लगेगा. So after 2 hours they will meet. So 8:10 from morning 8:10, so it will be 10:10 after 2 hours. So your answer will be option A. Easy one. चलो 2014 was easy ना. चलो next question. Okay, it's a nice question. Okay, a worker reaches his factory 3 minutes late if the speed from his house up to the factory is 5 km per hour. If he walks at the speed of 6 km per hour, then he reaches to the factory 7 minutes early. The distance of the factory from his house. क्या बोला है ना? They have given 2 conditions. First condition, if you are walking at 5 km, you will be reaching 3 minutes late. If you are walking at the 6 km per hour, you will be reaching 3 minutes early. These two are the terms or condition you can say. Now they are asking what is the distance. So देखो आपको ना एक concept दे देगा यहाँ पे. I'll give you a concept. First make the ratio of their speed. देखो speed ratio. Speed का ratio देखो 5 km per hour and 6 km per hour. अब यहाँ से ना just remember one thing. If you have the ratio of the speed, you can make this ratio of time. So we can make time ratio. How? देखो time ratio कैसे बना सकता है ना? Always remember speed and time they are ulta means they are inverse. If the speed is higher, the time will be lesser. If the speed is lesser, the time will be higher. So they just replace their places. 6 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 6 hours if the distance is constant, and this will be 5 hours. किलोमीटर वापस चला जाएगा. Got it? समझ में आ गया? चलो. Now see, but all the datas are in minutes. देखो यहाँ पे 2 data they are in minutes, 3 minutes and 7 minutes. So just convert in minutes. Without converting in minutes, you can also solve, but I'll explain. That's why just convert. Okay. So this is 6 and 5. So this will be your 360 minutes. Okay, and this will be yours 300 minutes. 3000 नहीं रे 300. चलो. Now again make the ratio. थोड़ा सा छोटा बना लो. So 0 gone, 36 and 30, again it will be 6:5. Okay, I just wanted to explain, that's why. So time ratio is 6:5. What is the difference of their time? देखो in ratio. If the speed is 5 km per hour, he will take 6 minutes. Okay, just assume. If the speed is 6 km per hour, he will take 5 minutes. So the difference is 1 ratio का. But according to the question, the difference is 3 minutes early and 3 minutes late and 7 minutes early. It means 3 plus 7. The difference is 10 minutes ka. So we can say 1 ratio equals to 10 minutes. Okay, because difference तो वही आएगा ना. Time difference is 10. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, got it? समझ में आ गया? Yes, समझ में आ गया. Okay. Now see one thing. 1 ratio equals to 10 minutes. Okay. Now check here. This was our actual ratio 6. So it means he is taking 6 hours. Sorry, 6 hours नहीं. 1 ratio means 10 minutes. Okay, not this ratio to we just converted in hour into minutes. So 1 ratio means 10 minutes. So definitely देखो, this is yours 6 ratio, it means 60 minutes, and this is 5 ratio means 50 minutes. देखो, if 1 chocolate price is 10 rupees, 6 chocolate price will be 60 rupees, 5 chocolate price will be 50 rupees. So if 5 kilometer per hour speed, and it will take 60 minutes. Okay, so the answer will be in 1 hour it will go 5 kilometer. In 1 hour it will go 5 kilometer. So their answer will be your 5 kilometer only, because this is the thing, there 60 minutes means you can write 1 hour. Okay, so the distance will be your 1 hour. Got it? समझ में आ गया? चलो, distance will be your 5 kilometers. Okay, if you want to solve this way also, 50 minutes में कितना जाएगा? देखो, 6 kilometer per hour, it means like 60 minutes में they will go 6 kilometer. So in 50 minutes that will go 5 kilometer. Okay, so 5 kilometer will be the answer. ठीक है, चलो next question. देखो, if you didn't get it, just let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'll make it more simpler. Okay, next question. Two cities are apart. Two cities A and B are 360 kilometer apart. Again, because same thing. A and B, two cities are कितना दूर है? Those are 360 kilometer apart. Got it? A car goes A to B. देखो, this is A and this is B. One car is coming from there and another and returns. अच्छा same thing है. चलो, one car is coming this side. Okay, A to B at the speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, and returning there at the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. This is the thing. While coming, the car speed was 40 kilometer per hour, and while returning, the speed was 60 kilometer per hour. So what is the average speed? देखो, if I solve by basic से solve करता है. देखो, I'll give you the basic first, then I'll give you the alternative method. देखो, basic से कैसे हो जाएगा ना? देखो, while going, how much time they are taking? Time going. The time was, देखो, 360 kilometer and the speed was 40. So the time is 9. है ना? Yes, 9 hours. While returning, what is the time? Returning, the time was 360 distance again, but now the speed is 60. So the time is 6 hours. Okay. Okay. Now average speed कैसे चाहिए ना? Average speed means हो जाएगा total distance TD by total time TT. Total distance by total time. देखो, total distance was your 2 times. Why? 360 going, 360 coming. So it's your 720. Or you can write 360 into 2. And total time, देखो, 9 and 16. 9 and 6, that will be added, that is 15. 9 and 6, total time 15 hours. Total time of the journey was 15 hours. So यहाँ से काट सकता है? Yes, we can cut it now. 2 times and 4 times. 24 into 2, that is 48 kilometer per hour. Got it? समझ में आ गया? So your answer is option B, that is 48 kilometer per hour. This is basic, like kid things. But there is a formula of average speed. Average speed formula was 2xy by x plus y. देखो, you must be thinking, what is x, what is y? X means you can assume any of the speeds, and y means you can assume any other speed. Okay, to solve by this formula, you don't need the distance. Okay, if you are using the formula, you don't need the distance. Without having the distance, you can solve the question. Now see, 2xy, so 2, any of the speed, 40 and 60 by 40 plus 60, that is 100. Got it? X plus y, that is 40 plus 60. So 0, 0 gone, 0, 0 gone. 2 into 4 into 6, that is 48. So यहाँ से भी आपका आंसर आ जाएगा. Okay, any way you can solve. Okay, this is basic, this is alternative method, shortcut method. But if you don't remember the formula, go with the basic. CSAT has lots of time, like it's not like your central SSC exam or banking exam you have to do so fast. No, you have to make it correct. Civil service aptitude test, you have to make it correct, you have to qualify, you don't have to clear the cutoff. No, you just have to qualify. Take your time and solve correctly. Accuracy is more important here. Chalo. Okay, a car travels from place X to Y at an average speed of V km per hour, and Y to X, it's like going from here, X, just a second, X to Y. They are going from X to Y at the same speed. Then from Y to X, they go some like going here, then again going here, then again X to Y, then again going there, then again Y to X, like this. So 4 times. How many times their journey? 4 times. First time their speed was V, second time their speed was 2V, third time their speed was 3V, and fourth time their speed was 4V. Now देखो, you don't have any of the speed or any of the time, so just assume करो अभी, assume, okay. V को एक number मान लो, best number I can say V, that would be yours, I can say 10 भी मान सकते हैं, 2V, that will be 20, 30 and 40, 20, 30 and 40. अच्छा चलो, let's take V as a, अच्छा 1 ले लो, चलो B is 1, just assume V is 1 and distance V is 1, okay, just assume B is 1 and distance भी ले लो, चलो distance, देखो distance भी ले लो. Distance, take a number that can be divisible by 2, 3 and 4, okay, to ease the calculation. So I can say distance take लो, ले लो 12 km. So think the distance is 12 km. We are assuming, okay. Now see, for the first case B is 1, so this will be 1. So for the first case, east case, while going east case, time क्या होगा? For the east case, time will be, देखो, to go 12 km and the speed is 1 km per hour, because we have taken 1 as a V, 1 km per hour, and we have to go 12 km, so the time will be 12 hours. For the second case, we are going again 12 km, now the speed is 2V, it means 2, so 12 by 2, that is 6 hours. Now third case, again the distance is 12 km, now our speed is 3V, it means 3, V means the 1, so 3, 12 by 3, that is 4 hours. Fourth case, again the distance will be 12, but now the speed is 4V, it means the speed is 4 only, because we have taken 1 as a V, so 4 into 1, that is V. So now the time will be 12 by 4, that will be yours 3 hours. Why? Time का formula होता है distance by speed, and we are just calculating distance by speed. So they were, how much total time they are taking? 12, 6, this is 25, so total time 25 hours. And total distance, tell me total distance. Total distance. Don't judge my handwriting, okay, this is for this pen, okay, this pen I'm not used to it, okay. So total distance, they are doing the up and down for 4 times, or 12 km ka. So 12 km stretch 4 times, so 12 into 4, the distance will be 48. Now get the average speed. What is the formula of average speed? अच्छा basic में जाता है ना, average speed means total distance by total time. So total distance is your 48 and total time is your 25. अच्छा 25 से 2 time, that is yours 50. But this option, this answer calculation will be yours 1 times 25 and something around 9, 1.9. So it will be something around 1.9 at the average speed. Less than V, not possible. V तो 1 था, 1 से ज़्यादा है. Lies between V and V2, 2V, yes, it's between 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, not between 2 and 3. 2 से तो ज़्यादा है नहीं, this is less than 2, so the option is option B, okay, not this one, not this one. Option B is the correct answer, because it lies between 1 and 2, that is 1.9. ठीक है, चलो easy one. Now You can take any of the data, as you can assume, you can do it by your basics also. Just solve the question. Okay, this is the best way I can give you for this question. Chalo. Okay, nice question. It's a nice question. A person X from a place A and another person Y from a place B. Okay, so देखो यहाँ पे देखो, there is a place and another there is a place B. So this is the place A and this is the place B, and there is a distance of 15 kilometers. So this is the distance of 15 kilometers. And from here X is walking, from here Y is walking towards each other. इस side जा रहा है and that man is coming this side. X walks with a uniform speed of 1.5 and Y walks with a uniform speed of 1 kilometer per hour in the first hour, with the uniform speed of 1.25 second hour, and third hour 1.5. Like every time 2.5 is increasing. So first take that. देखो, after 1 hour Y will complete 1 kilometer. Sorry, 1.5. Second hour, नहीं रे 1 kilometer. Sorry, first though it's 1 kilometer. Okay, so in the first hour Y will complete 1. Second hour Y will complete 1.25. Third hour that will be 1.5 kilometer. Fourth hour it will be 1.75 kilometer, and fifth hour it will be 2 kilometer. Like that. Okay, 2 kilometer. समझ में आ रहा है? चलो, let me make you clear ना again. If somebody is walking 1 kilometer per hour, it means after 1 hour it will go 1 kilometer. This whole is 15 kilometer. Next hour it will go 1.25. उसके बाद it will be 1.5 and so on. Next it will be again 0.25 increase, it means 1.75, and then it will go 2. Now calculate this one. How many hours passed? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hours. So 5 hours passed. After 5 hours they completed 1.275 and 1.25, that is yours 2 and 2, acha 2 3 and 3 4 6 and 1.5, that is 7.5. So after 5 hours this person completed 7.5 kilometer. So since 5 hours this person was walking. Why? So definitely X will also walk for 5 hours because they have started at the same time. So 1 hour 1.5 because X speed is uniform, that is 1.5. Okay, then 1.5, then 1.5, then 1.5, 1 2 3 4 and then 1.5. Okay, so after 5 hours this person will also complete 7.5, then 7.5, 15 kilometer completed, and they will meet. ठीक है ना? So how much time they are taking to meet? 5 and 5, that is 10 hours. After 10 hours they will meet. So their question will be, the answer will be, they take 5 hours to meet. Yes, array 5 why sorry this is so silly mistake na. Why 10 hours after 5 hours? Because both are walking from the opposite direction. Okay, and 5 hours X walked, 5 hours Y walked. So after 5 hours they met. So they take 5 hours to meet. The midway between A and B, yes, it's the midway because this person walked 7.5 and this person walked 7.5. So it is the midway. So both the options are correct. Okay, समझ में आ गया? Both the statements are correct. चलो, easy one. Next question. Okay, I'll keep this one as a hold. Okay, now hold. We'll be solving this one at last. Okay, it's a nice question. In a 500 meter race, B starts 45 meters ahead of A. देखो, suppose this is a track. of 500 meters. A is here and B started 45 meters ahead. So B is here and this is the finishing line. Finish. And this is 45 meters. Now tell me, after that, but A wins the race while B is still 35 meter behind. Suppose B is just here, B came here by like this and A already reaches there. So now tell me, they both started running. A have completed 50 meters, sorry 500 meters. A ran 500 meters. At the same time B has run, देखो यहाँ पे तो 45 लेस भागा है, he skipped 45 first and then he couldn't complete the last 35. So यहाँ से आप लोग 45 and 35 he couldn't complete at the same time. A was taking, couldn't complete the race. So 45 at starting and 35 at the finishing. So 45 and 35, that is 80. So only 420. So B ran only 420 meter. Got it? समझ में आ गया ना समझ में? अच्छा, now they are saying that what is the ratio of the speed? Tell me what is the formula of speed? Speed formula is distance by time. Now you don't know the time, you can take any of the time. Just assume A finishes the race in 1 hour. So B will also complete the race in 1 hour because B is running only 420 meter. Okay, finishing, not reaching the finishing point, but the finishes, like A reach first point, finishing point, then the race is over, na? Because A already won. So time, just think A is taking 1 hour. Okay, so what is the ratio of the speed? देखो, ratio of speed A and B. अच्छा, distance A is running 500 meter and speed at time 1 hour. Okay, B, देखो speed का formula is distance upon time. B is running only 420 meter, that is the distance of B, and time 1 hour. 1 will be eliminated, it's 500 to 420. 0 0 gone, 2 से काटेगा 25 and 2 से काटेगा, that is 21. So the answer is 25 is to 21. Got it? समझ में आया? It was an easy one, but थोड़ा सा आपको दिमाग लगाना है. You have to assume the time. Why? Time is not given, and don't like be in that trouble that there is no time, how to solve. Time तो constant होगा ना, because they are taking the same time. चलो. Okay, this is a nice question, just hold. See the next question. Okay, A and B walks around a circular park. They started at 8 AM from the same point and the opposite direction. ठीक है, opposite direction में वो लोग जा रहा है. ठीक है, ठीक ही है. The answer will be 7. Okay, how? देखो, it's an easy one. I'll give you the trick. देखो, there is a circular park and they started running at 8 AM from the same direction to the opposite direction. So suppose A is running that side and B is running to the opposite side. Okay, and in 1 hour, अच्छा, A runs 2 rounds and B runs 3 rounds. Okay, so देखो, A runs 2 rounds and B runs 3 rounds. Okay, so their speed will be the same. Speed ratio, we can say speed ratio 2:3 because A का speed थोड़ा कम है ना. A has less speed, that's why A is running 2 rounds. So speed ratio of A is to B, that is yours. Let's say 2 rounds, that is 2, and B is 3. समझ में आ गया? चलो, 3 rounds. That is for 1 hour. Okay, per hour. Whenever you see, whenever you see this kind of question and when they will cross each other, if it's for your 1 hour, just add them 2 plus 3. so 5 times. How many times they will cross each other? 5 times. Okay, but not, it's not for 1 hour, it's for your 1.5 hour. So for 1 hour it's 5 times. Okay, and for 1.5 hour, for 30 minutes it will be again 2.5 times. So 2.5 times to nahi hoga, just take 2 times. So 5 plus 2, that is 7 times. Okay, there will be a basic way to solve, but this is the trick I want to give you, that whenever they were running in the opposite direction, just add 5 times. Okay, just add their speed ratio. Okay, not the speed ratio, the lowest speed ratio. So 5 times for 1 hour, but they're running 1.5 hour. For 1.5 hour, so half an hour mein 2.5 times, so just take 2 times. Okay, it's not completing 3 times full, not seeing they are not meeting 3 times. Okay, so that's why 2 times. So 5 times for 1 hour and half an hour for 2 times, so that is 7 times. Easy one. Chalo, next question. अच्छा, ये वाला हम छोड़ के आया था ना. Yeah, this is also easy one. हाँ, easy नहीं, थोड़ा सा आपको समझना होगा. देखो, there is a race of 1000 meter. 1000 meter. We'll be comparing with x to both of the person. देखो, x, y and z, 3 contestant in a race of 1000 meter. This is 1000 meter का race, and this is also 1000 meter race. Chalo, assume they run different uniform speed. अच्छा, their speed is like different. Okay, x gives y start of 40 meter. अब देखो, x is in the starting point and y is 40 meter ahead. 40 meter. So definitely x is running 1000 meter and y is running yours इसको बोलते हैं 960 meter. Got it? Another, देखो, x gives z start of 64 meter. So x तो same ही रहेगा, x again running 1000 meter and z 64. 64 यहाँ से माइनस हो जाएगा, that will be z का हो जाएगा आपका 64 माइनस मीन्स कितना होगा रे? 936 meter. Okay, now compare their speeds. टाइम तो सेम ही होगा. देखो, स्पीड, if the time is constant ना, if the time is constant, then speed ratio and आपका distance ratio will be same. Distance ratio and the speed ratio will be same. So यहाँ से we can say, देखो, time is constant, so we can say speed ratio. Just say time is 1 hour. They are taking 1 hour. So speed ratio of x and y हो जाएगा. Speed means क्या होता है? Distance by time. Just assume 1 hour they are taking. So 1000 by 1, that is 1000. 960 by 1, that is 960. So speed is yours 1000 and 960. Here speed ratio for x and z. X and z 1000 and 936. So here 0 and 0 gone, that will be your 4 times 25, and here 4 times कितना होगा? 24. अच्छा, here 4 times 125 होता है क्या? Just a second. This will be yours 4 times करते हैं ना, 4250, and here 4 times, that is yours 2, 3 and 4, 234 ना. 2 से करेगा तो it will be your 125 and there 1, then 1, then 7. So we got the ratio of their time speed. Now add the ratios like x, y, z. So ऐसे लिख दो, y is to x is to z, the ratio. Okay, y and x, the ratio is 24 is to 25, and z and x ratio is 125 is to 117. ठीक है? Okay, fill with the neighbors, that is 25. Here fill with the neighbors, that is 125. Okay, now see the ratio of, अच्छा, they are asking about y and z. So now see the speed ratio, y speed this one and z speed this one, they will be multiplying. So we can say y is to z equals to 24 into 125 is to 25 into 117. Okay, so just delete this one by 5. So 5 into 124, the 5 into 24, that is 120 and 117. Okay, chalo 117. So their speed, we got their speed ratio, that is 120 and 117. Now for 1000 meter race, how much distance, how much time they will take? देखो ये कितना जाएगा if the speed is there, and speed ratio and time ratio will be the same na? Sorry, speed ratio and distance ratio will be the same if the time is constant. If the time is constant, the speed ratio and the distance ratio will be the same. ये ना आप distance ratio भी ले सकता है, speed और distance ratio भी ले सकता है, anything. Okay, because time is constant. So just compare. If y is running 1000 meter, then z will be running how much? Because 0 and 0 gone, 120 and 100, that is your 8 into 1. Acha, this will be 8 times 96 and 4, 8 point something, है ना, 8 into 1 by 2. Just divide. Okay, I'm just getting confused, sorry for that. So 100 divides 12, so this is yours 8 times 96 and then 4 here 0, that is your 3 times, that is your 36. Actually 8.33, or you can put like that also. Okay, 8.33, so it will be around 8.3. So 117 into 8.3, 117 into 8.3, or if you multiply with 8. अच्छा, इससे भी शॉर्ट हो सकता है, just wait. Oh, we can cut the ratio again. Just a second, we can cut the ratio, just a second. We can cut the ratio again. Just leave it as a 120. देखो 3 से काटेगा, this will be your 40, and if you divide this one by 3, you will get here 3 times 9 and 7, 37 ना? Yes, 37. So it's 40 and 37. ठीक है, 40 and 37. So देखो 40 and 37, so we can say, देखो यहाँ पे लिखता है y and z, the distance is 40 and 37. So if they are running 1000 meter, so ये कितना भागेगा, 0 and 0 gone, 4 से करेगा, that is 2.5 times, नहीं, yes, 25 times. So it will also be 25 times, 37 into 25 times, no? So it's like 75 meter less, so it will be yours okay, 3 times like, it means like 975. Okay, if this person is running 1000 meter, this person will run 975 meter. If this person is running 1000 meter, this person will run 975 meter. So definitely आपको 25 meter का start देना होगा. You have to give 25 meter का start, so you guys will reach at the same time. Okay, चलो. So this was kind of थोड़ा सा difficult, I would say, for civil service aspirants, because it is difficult, okay, for you, because you guys are focusing on GS and current affairs, so it was थोड़ा सा difficult. चलो, we left one question before. Okay, this is a nice question, huh? or you want to do is as a homework. Chalo, I'll just explain. A man started from home at 12:30 hours afternoon and drove to a village. Arriving there, the village clock indicate 15:15. Okay, and after staying for 25 minutes, he drove back by different route, and the length was 1.25 times more. Like he went from a route, but he took longer route, that is 1.25 times more, and the speed he was taking while going x, just imagine the speed he was taking while going was x, while returning it was like 2x, twice. Okay, and he reached at home at 4 PM. So यहाँ से ना आप लोग लिखो टोटल टाइम, टोटल ड्यूरेशन, वो कितना टाइम तक बाहर रहा. देखो he went out at 2:30 and reached home by 4. So 4 minus 2:30. So it's like 1:30, 1 hour 30 minutes, or you can say 90 minutes. So 90 minutes he was outside. But for traveling, देखो, and he took 25 minutes का rest in village. But for traveling he took only 65 minutes. समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? Because in the village he took 25 minutes का rest. Okay, so for traveling he took 65 minutes. Okay, जाना आना मिला के, got it? समझ में आ गया? अभी यहाँ पे देखो, see, if you want the time, suppose this is the point, this is the home and this is the village. So we don't know the distance, just think distance is d, and time हमको speed भी नहीं पता है, we don't know speed and we don't know time also. Okay, we don't know time also, so just assume dts, but we have a time of total duration that is 65. अब देखो while going to the village, just assume the time is t1. Okay, but while returning, this is for while going, but while returning they are saying the route got 1.5 times more. So 1.5 times ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, sorry 1.25 times ज़्यादा हो जाएगा time will also be while returning. The time क्या होगा returning time? देखो, if the distance is increasing, the time will also increase, and they are saying the distance is increased by 1.25 times, so 1.25 times, but as well as the speed is also increased twice. So now the time will also decrease, because the route बढ़ा है, the route got increased, route length, but the speed also increased. So it will be yours 0.6. Okay, if you withdraw this you will get 100 ना. Okay, so एक बार में तो जाएगा नहीं, इसको ना आप लोग ऐसा कर लो, withdraw करो 100. So this is yours 6 times and then 2 times and then just a second 5 times, है ना? Yes, नहीं 6.125, just a second, I am just miscalculating this. Okay, then 6 times, then this is your 2 times 4 and then 1 0 came, that is yours 5 times. Okay, and the decimal will be here, now the decimal will be there, so 0625. Okay, so the answer is 0625. ठीक है, चलो, not the answer for the time. Okay, while going they are taking t1 times, while returning it's taking t1 time का इतना time 0.65 times. Okay, so I can say while going t1 time, while returning 0.625 t times. Okay, t1, and total time for traveling was 65 minutes. So I can say here this is yours 1 t 1.625 t equals to 65, t1 equals to 65 minutes. So that is yours t1 equals to 65 by 1.625. ठीक है, 1.625. अब यहाँ से डिस्कस करो t1 means while going how much time the person took. So this is your 1000. Okay, after that just divide with your 25, so you will get here 40. If you dividing by 25 you will get 6 times, yeah, 6 times, and then here it will be 1 to 5 65 times. Okay, 65 gone, it's 40 minutes. So while going, the time was like, while going, the person took 40 minutes. Now check, he left home at 14:30 and he took 40 minutes. So it means he reaches the village by 15:10. He reaches the village by 15:10. But the village watch shows 15:15, and the question was as compared to the clock at home, the village was कितना slow था. So देखो, he took 40 minutes and he reaches the village by 15:10, but the village shows, village clock showed him 15:15 hours. So definitely 5 hours, 5 minutes fast था. That was 5 minutes fast. The village clock, yeah, village clock was 5 minutes fast. Chalo. So this was your answer. Village clock was 5 minutes faster. Okay, I was about to give this as a homework, but I solved. Okay, if you had any problem understanding this part, now please let me know in the comment. I think you will get some problem to understand this part. Okay, chalo. So this was your time and distance from last 10 years by UPSC CSET. And CSET is very important. You have to study CSET, otherwise you can't write the mains examination. Okay, so see you in the next video again, and please let me know if I have made any mistake in this solution. I'm also human, so I can make mistakes, so please let me know, and see you in the next video with new chapter for PIQs.